Hey guys, this is Smriti from Team Futuretastic, and today we will be covering the topic consuming water with essential minerals and ions. We are all connected to Mother Nature, but do you know that our bodies and planet Earth are similar in certain ways? Well, one of them are that our body is made up of 70% of water and planet Earth is made up of 70% of water too. When it comes to consuming or drinking water, people's expectations would be pure, clean, and crystal clear. But due to these expectations, companies decide to make the water too pure and too crystal clear. But there's one point many people forget. Does my water contain essential minerals and ions needed for my body? Well, I mean getting essential minerals and ions naturally. As a matter of fact, majority of people living here drink canned mineral water and RO water. These sources of water include many chemicals used for purifying and clearing of the water, in which they remove both harmful and essential minerals needed for our body. You don't need water just to quench your thirst. You need water with good minerals because water plays a major role in the body, like temperature regulation, lubrication, protection, excretion, digestion, hydration, and much more. For all this to function, pure water, which is basically water with no minerals, is not going to play the roles efficiently and properly. Minerals are essential for our health. When pure water in the form of rainfall lands on the soil, it passes through the earth and gets mineralized. However, the water could also get contaminated. This is due to pollution. Therefore, the water becomes unfit for direct consumption. To remove bacteria, we use water purifiers. The objective of water purifiers is to ensure that we drink only pure water. Most RO purifiers remove both harmful and essential minerals from the water. Corporation water and bore water are waters from natural sources. Corporation water is nothing but rainwater stored in big reservoirs, and after undergoing few quality tests, we get it supplied by the government. Bore water is nothing but water that we get from underground. RO water is the water we get from our water purifiers. To give you guys a clearer picture, we are going to do a test where we will be testing bore water, corporation water, and RO water. Now let's get on to the test. Hi again guys, as I mentioned earlier, this is the test we will be doing to check if the water conducts electricity or not. For this test, we have bore water, corporation water, and RO water stored in 3 containers. All the 3 containers are the same size so that the capacity doesn't differ. Each tub is connected to 2 wires on either ends. This is the inlet supply and this is the outlet supply. Generally, water contains both harmful and essential minerals and ions. These minerals and ions do conduct electricity. In this case, the water is the conductor of electricity. On to the test. That's all the supply for all the 3 tubs. Okay, as you can see, the bulb connected to the bore water is shining very brightly. The bulb connected to the corporation water is pretty dim. And the bulb connected to the RO water is not even lighting up. What does this mean? Well, it means that bore water has a large amount of minerals and ions. Corporation water has a small amount of minerals and ions. RO water has no minerals and ions. You might be wondering, is this supply even going to the tub? Yes, it is. And to prove you that, we are going to use a test lamp. This part is done by an adult who knows how to handle electric supplies professionally. So if you're going to do this at home, Make sure that you're well trained to handle electric supplies. So let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to put this wire into the RO water. As you can see, this bulb is lighting up. Now we're going to attach the wire to the inlet supply, which is this wire over here. As you can see, the bulb is lighting up. So there is no problem with the inlet supply, it's the problem with the water. Why this is happening is because RO water goes through a process called reverse osmosis, where both harmful and essential minerals and ions are removed. This is why the water isn't conducting electricity. As we discussed before, corporation water is only supplied to us by the government after undergoing few quality tests. So we're left out with only the essential minerals. That's why the bulb is shining pretty red. On the other hand, bore water has not undergone any quality tests, and that's why it has both harmful and essential minerals and ions, and that's why it's shining very brightly. The hardness of bore water varies from place to place. If you want, you can give a sample of your bore water to the lab, and if the results are good, go ahead and use it for daily consumption. Now, time for the conclusion. After seeing all the results, I feel like corporation water is more suitable for your consumption. If you don't get corporation water, go ahead, get a sample of your bore water, give it to the lab, do a few quality tests, and if the results are positive, go ahead and please use it. Coming to RO water, actually I don't need to explain. You know the answer.